You can't go wrong with Now It's Dark.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today I have a very cool, interesting pickup haul video from Temu, whatever you want to call it. There's a link for it down in the description below if you want to sign up and check out some of the cool horror items you can pick up. So today in particular, I picked up over the course of several orders. So I've been making this pile over the course of several months, and I finally got to an amount that I thought would be decent for a video. But they're these metal signs. You can see these all over the place, and they're typically around $15 and $20. I've seen them at different conventions and shows for like 20 bucks and things. All of the ones that I picked up were like $4 and $5. And some of the quality definitely varies. In particular, this Killer Clowns from Outer Space did not end up being quite as nice as I had hoped it would be. So, like with Temu, they do sell like authorized products, but then there's also a lot of just bootleggy type stuff, which obviously for the price, that's what I'm getting. And so this one didn't quite jump out at me as well as some of the other ones. A lot of times they're like comic book cover reproductions or movie posters. I'm not sure what this one was. The next one is an American Werewolf in London, and I do kind of like this look. I like this movie very much. If you know that scene, you know what's about to happen. Now, on the front, there's like a little pimple right there. So something stabbed it in the back. And that is also the risk you run when you order from Temu. A lot of stuff just comes packed and shipped in a bag with very little wrapping or protection. Some of these came a little bit more bent than others, and I took the old hammer and beat them up. So this one's a cool Friday the 13th. Again, this is one that looked better in the picture than when it got here, but it's kind of like a cool retro-y look to it. So if you get close up, I'm not sure how well it's going to translate. The image is not as crisp, but this would be like a movie poster reproduction. Friday the 13th Part 2. We got Sackhead Jason. Don't see very many things with the Sackhead look, but like if you look at his hand there, I don't know, it seems pretty blurred, and you can kind of almost see like the printing lines, like this went through a printer maybe, and you can kind of see, I don't know if it's coming through or not, but maybe in the black, so you can see kind of like lines. I don't know, I can. This one was a little disappointing. This was the Munsters. It's a comic book cover reproduction from Whitman Comics, 128 page. Oh, it was a coloring book cover reproduction. Again, same thing. Images are kind of washed out when the white was printed. And this one, interestingly, doesn't have any the fold over. So I think the fold over ones have a little bit better quality to them. But you can kind of see. And this also does have like a little dent. Kind of hard to see right there. Here is a really good one. I definitely could see the printing lines on this one. And when you see the words, you'll definitely see what I mean about the kind of the quality. It's just a little downgraded. If that doesn't bother you a little bit to save $15, like me, I'm kind of a cheap SOB, but it's Motel Hell. Motel Hell. Now, I hope the light's catching, but you can kind of see the lines. I don't know if I'm kind of describing that well, but look at how badly some of the words come off. Nonetheless, it's still cool to find a Motel Hell metal sign, movie poster reproduction. This one looks pretty cool. The words, as they get smaller, do also blend. But this is a really fun Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, which is a great movie. It's one of my favorite Universal movies. It's really fun. But like I said, like when you see the bottom, it does just kind of blend together. And this is not actually rusted. That's part of the paint to give it that kind of appearance. And you'll see that in the next one too, which is also a Universal one. But yeah, this is a really fun cover. I think the faces turned out good, which is really probably the most important thing. The image is kind of weird, but there's quite a cartoony opening if you remember that movie. Now this one turned out really good, and I saved it for last because I'm really happy with this one. The Creature from the Black Lagoon, kind of one of those cult classics. This is a fan favorite that like really doesn't get enough time being spoken about, but I think the lettering and all the imagery uh, for this particular print did really well, translated good to the metal, and this is by far the best of all of the series of the creature movies, at least for me. I don't know if this is an accurate movie poster, to be honest. I know there's tons and tons of them, but for some reason I don't think I've ever seen this before. But if you're a collector of tin signs, and there's obviously more than just horror, you can find fast food, music, just any TV show, cartoons, anything you can think of, you can find on Temu. And that's the nice thing. Like if you are limited budget and you want horror collectibles, props, or things like this, you can find. I do a lot of enamel pins for $1, and it's just crazy. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below which one of these did you think. What did you think about the quality? Like I said, $4 or $5. I didn't pay any more than $5 for any of these. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. And keep coming back to the channel for more great stuff.